السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته شباب. معكم محمد من قناة محمد للجيمز. أتمنى تكونوا بخير ويا رب تكونوا بخير. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. يلا نكمل تقديم اساسنز كريد فالهالا. باقي مهمة لينك ونحن لسه فيها.
World. Hold left mouse button fast travel.
نوصل أسرع. لا تنسوا ذلك.
Archer, is everything ready? The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, let's attend the Shire Moot.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I will follow.
ايوه لازم احضر التتويج. امال انا بساعد الواد ده في مدينة لينكولن ليه؟
When will the vote begin, Abbess? 12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse. Me? By whose order? You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
How the new alderman's life will be in danger. How do you counsel my vote? The new alderman's life, my decision will be difficult.
It is not an easy choice to make, but I will choose with care. I promise. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
طبعا هنلف نتعرف على الناس ونعرف حكاويهم هنا برضه ونختار مين اللي هيكون الحاكم.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
بيتكلم على ابن
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
بيحكي عن الحروب وعن القتال وحماسته وحاجات الهبلة.
A vote for Hunwald.
Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
هملت ده جبان.
Free men, free possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
Considering Ylfgar. Considering Hunwald. Considering Herefrith. Considering Hunwald.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
I cast my vote for Hunwald.
Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan. It is decreed by this lawful Shire moot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of
Moot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
The septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
أولاد الجزمة.
how their god welcomes a new Elderman. Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Elderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Elderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
احنا ندفن موتانا وهنجهز نفسنا. كويس لقيت له عرض من الاوردر تاني. انا قلت من الاول ان انا مش مرتاح في الراجل ده.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free. Be well, Archer. And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you. The Valkyries have little to choose from. So many innocents cut down.
Caretaker's Journal. Press. Order. Eat. Leave. Bishop Herefrith. Bishop Herefrith. Herefrith is proc. Undid. Wigmand. Press. Muse. Patrick. The Firebrand. The Need. The Vault. The Gorm K. The Vice. The Father. The Liar. The Rake. Undiscovered. Bani Seka. High. E. Skills. Fake. Counter roll. Dot. Stealth. +1. Assassination damage. Plus 5.3 assassination damage. Way of the Raven. Gives a bonus to all Raven-aligned gear. World.
My heaven waits.
Show me.
Icke ponte domino mosco orca, nos mitte nos incalte.
انا عايز اخد بس اماكن الهيدن وال يعني هي دي من الاماكن الاساسيه بقى. والله ده انت مش ماشي على الشباب.
I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, Dane.
Speak to the new alderman. speak to the new alderman.
This place is heavily guarded.
السم بتاع من ساعة ما طورته أي حاجة بتظهر عليه بيموت الكل. الذئب الخضراء ساعة استناك.
Attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be
يلا عشان انا عايز اجيب الراجل ده.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herevryth rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
Herevryth was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener. Where are you going? We are the men of Lincolnshire. Do you see? The Feared will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There is hard fighting ahead.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feareds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Abel, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
Let's begin the assault.
We attack now. Ready to fear.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
أول حاجة عايزين ننزله الكوبري. نستعدوا بعدين. اتعورت؟ يا حليتها. هو ده المعسكر بتاعنا. هحط عليهم محطة عسل دلوقتي مشيت اللعبة.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
خلي بالكم لا تموتوا.
Come! We feed the raven! Incoming! Your guts out! Take cover! Look out! Oil inbound! Arrows coming!
اضرب. ارجع يلا.
Take cover!
Look out! Thank you. Oil inbound!
عايزين يسلقونا.
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scab was a coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment. Must be blocked from the other side.
وصلت يا شباب معلش. والله من تحت افتكرت المكان ده انا ممكن اعرف اخش من فوق. ادور له على مكان اخش منه برضه. من فوق بقى من تحت. منين اخش لك يا وديع؟ لا بقى هنا مش هيساعدني دلوقتي.
Find and assassinate Bishop here, Frith. Find and assassinate Bishop here, Frith.
Justice awaits, coward! Try to fight!
Find and assassinate Bishop here, Frith. Find and assassinate Bishop here, Frith. Find and assassinate Bishop here, Frith.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Find and assassinate Bishop here, Frith.
You're mine! There's the target! Shoot it! We watch each other's backs! Kill the arrogant!
I died the day I hid behind these roads, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
تقول له دي طبيعة حياتك اللي انت اخترتها وانت دلوقتي في مرحلة ما ينفعش ترجع تستمتع بالبال. ثانية واحدة يا شباب، تليفوني بيرن. وصلت يا شباب.
Letter from the instrument. Press E close. The robes you wear are but a costume. A lord.
Stretch
Letter
your
from
wings,
the instrument. Letter to King Ceolwulf. Press. Speak to Hunwald. Letter from the father. Press E close.
Idiot sus. Just a farm girl, but brothers.
سرداب يا حاج، كان ممكن اعدي من هنا واروح داخله بدل ما انطله من فوق. تفكير برضه.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
زعلهم زعلان على ابوه بس خلاص بقى هو الحاكم دلوقتي.
You fought well, ferocious swan. Be careful in the coming weeks. The hardest fight begins now, Alderman.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Alderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The meatballs of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
هروح لراندي.
Do miss
تعالوا نسافر يا شباب لراندي وبعدين هنكمل مهمة أسجارد.
Hold left mouse button fast travel.
ده ممكن يكون آخر شطر في مهمة أسجارد. اوبا السيف بيطلع شطات تبع السيف. اي حاجة كده.
Yes, one more, and only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins.
What do you make?
I would like to see...
Merchant.
Can't have too
Titanium.
many.
General. Predator arrows.
Nothing else?
Exit, I have to go.
I hope to see you soon.
لا انا مش عايز اشوف كده. هاي.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new alderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an alderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
طيب قبل ما اخد هنا في مكان تاني التالت الرابع في 4 أماكن قبل ما نبدأ تاني.
Thank you from Sir Albert.
خش اخد لي تعنيفة واقوم.
Looks like I have a new letter.
النوم بيساعد على الاسترخاء، ولا الواحد عايز ينام في الحركة قبل الصيام.
Read Bishop Dearloff's letter. Note from Alderman of Syro-Peskire. Ravensthorpe status, village, press E closed. Bag. Noden's Ark. Mythical, Excalibur, Noden's Ark. Mythical Hunter, Excalibur. Hemming's Axe. Flawless Dane Axe. Cadfarge Spear. Hemming's Axe. Skills. Assassin Slide. Counter roll. Assassination damage. Plus counter roll. Assassination damage. Heavy damage. Plus 4 point. Poison resistance training. Melee in.
تعال نشوف اعرف اكمل تخطيط القرية بتاعتي ولا لا. بعدين نوقف الفيديو ونعمل فيديو أصغر إن شاء الله. طب خلاص أنا هوقف الفيديو دلوقتي وأطول شوية في القرية، والفيديو الجاي يكون في أصغر إن شاء الله. بس يا شباب لحد هنا أكون خلصت، متنسوش تعملوا لايك وشير وسبسكرايب للفيديو عشان الناس تستمتع بأساسن كريد فالهالا معانا، ونشوفكم على خير المرة الجاية إن شاء الله. سلام.